Okay, we're here with Davin. You may have seen the video on possession day and how it got delayed, but what we really want to showcase is why Davin is buying this property. So Davin, tell us the process. I know you came to the open house a few times. You're telling me that. Tell me about how you came across this property.
So I've been looking for a property for probably the better part of a year.
Yeah.
Not extremely actively looking, but in the past 6 months on Realtor.ca, looking at different types of homes, trying to figure out what the best home would be based on what I want to do. And what I want to do is to buy it, renovate the basement, legalize the basement suite, and then rent out the top and bottom.
Yeah.
And so I went through, I saw a number of homes in Calgary that were around the 650 range, and there's a few of them in that area, in that range, where they had the upstairs top two floors were obviously finished, and then the downstairs was completely unfinished. So those started to appeal to me, but this one ended up, I'd seen it about 8 months ago.
Yeah.
And then I saw it again on Realtor.ca, about probably less than a week before I called you.
Yeah. And then you had seen a video of us talking about Okotoks, because you were telling me you just watched the video. We just bought in Okotoks. And the reason why we're buying in Okotoks, you get the properties way cheaper than Calgary. And when we bought this property, there were only 8 rentals, I think, in the whole of Okotoks. So we already have clients renting down here. We know we can actually get sometimes better rents than Calgary and buy cheaper, which is amazing. And you called me just to confirm that. We didn't actually know each other. Did you ever come to one of our presentations when they were live with Ryan, or no?
I've never been to a live one.
Okay.
I've attended 3 or 4 of the virtual ones.
Yeah.
And just about 2 days after I looked at this property again for the second time, you guys did your online seminar about, I think it was valuations.
Yeah, appraisals. And we were talking to the appraiser. Chantel came on because we had bought that one just down the road here, and we had to fight her on the appraisal of that property. And now the secret's out. You got it, and you took action with buying this one. Yeah. And just so everybody knows, this property was how long on the market, do you think?
About a year.
About a year. And so people are calling us lately to get deals on properties that just come on the market. You can't get a deal when a property's been on the market for 1 day. If it's been on for a year, I rang the realtor. I was out of town. I think I was in Nashville when I did this deal. I don't know where I was. But anyway, I called the realtor and I said, no, this is the price. This is it. We went in with one price. We didn't even move. And so they kind of wanted a possession date and whatnot, but we took on the property. And the best thing about this situation, Davin, which I love, is that you're going in there, you're kind of house hacking because you're moving in, you're going to rent out maybe upstairs and work downstairs and then switch that with the tenants later. You're going to add a suite in the basement, which is going to force appreciation. We've given you a budget, a max budget, and the budget we want that you're going to try to stick to. And then the numbers work all day long. So how does that feel, getting into this property and now trying to build a system to replicate it, maybe to do again after this?
Well, it's exciting. I mean, the price that I got on this place was, $100,000 less than what I was looking at in Calgary to do pretty much the same thing. This one just happens to have better square footage downstairs, and more opportunity for potentially a larger rent downstairs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a bit of a process. I mean, not since I contacted you guys. It's been a bit of a whirlwind since we were on the phone together.
Yeah.
It went quick. It went well. I mean, all things considered, with the exception of a bit of a mix up with the seller possession.
Yeah.
All things considered, went really well, and I'm excited to get going on the demo tomorrow and start renovating.
Which we're going to document for everybody out there. We will come back and show you what Davin's up to. But just for everyone to know, we're just up the hill from downtown Okotoks. You can actually walk to the pub if you want to. There's a school at the end of the street. There's little parks within this community. And the reason why we said to Davin, this is complete 100% go is because it's a massive lot. I mean, it's got a 4-car garage back there. It's got, Tim, you said room for 2 cars beside it.
Yeah, there's a pad beside
So what we love one day, and we already know because we've been involved with developments down the hill, that there's all of this new building going on over the next few years just below you. You're on a flat lot, and it's very, very exciting for us to be involved, for Davin to actually trust us with saying, yes, go ahead. And now that you have the support going forward with the renovations, you get to contact us with renting it out, and then knowing that you've got a good investment property. What can you tell investors out there that want to maybe do what you're going to take on now?
Patience, knowing what you're looking for, looking at everything there is in your price range on the market, getting key advice from industry professionals that have done it hundreds of times was really important. That was the key for me. I had a good idea of what I thought I wanted. I wanted to make sure that the rental potential was there, which was huge for me. And that was confirmed. And then the price, of course, of the house seemed to make sense to me, but I needed a professional opinion, and you guys were quick with that, and everything seems to have worked out so far.
And the one last thing we're going to give you guys as a bonus tip here is Davin's kind of doing house hacking, where he can qualify for putting 5% down because he's moving into the property. So he's limiting on his cash. Then he's going into the property doing renovations, and on top of that, adding value, which in return he can pull equity out down the road and then go do it again. So for you investors that want to hit a home run, this guy, I think it's called the Okotoks Dogs, just down here. You're going to have to go watch a game. But this guy's hit a home run, and we hope you hit a home run as well. Thanks for joining us. Subscribe to CREW TV for future client success stories like this, and for future Davin tours on the property.